Welcome, everyone, to Pentucket Regional High School. We're live between the Burlington Red Devils and the Pentucket Sachems. And joining me is my dad, Dan, as Joe Viscioni and Nick Bongino could not make it this afternoon. So filling in is Matt and Dan. So, hello. So, Dan, what do you think the outcome of this game will be? What do you think the score will be?
Well, score will probably be, I would think, considerably similar to last week's game when the Burlington team played Belmont. I think they're going to be a close-scoring, tight game. Both teams are evenly matched.
That's very well said. We will see what happens when we get to the game, and we'll do that when we come back. Stay tuned. Let's play ball. It is a very chilly afternoon. Temperatures in the mid-30s, pretty unusual for mid-November, early November. And we're ready to begin this matchup between Burlington and Pentucket Regional. And looks like Burlington will kick it off towards Pentucket Regional. Pentucket will receive the ball. And here we go. Kickoff is underway, and it'll be the regional Pentucket manages to reach the, looks like the 30-yard mark, 30-yard line.
Yeah, they try to
30.
They try to do a short kick, 10-yard kick, and try to recover, but looks like they didn't get it.
Yeah, that's good for Burlington. They not good for Burlington, but let's just see if Burlington can hold off regional, because we've seen where Burlington has given up too many points early in the game, and here we go, snap right here, regional, taken down by Burlington at looks like the 32-yard line.
Looks like it's 2nd and 8 here. Good tackle.
2nd and 8 here. And here we go.
Let's go, D.
The regional. The regional has it, passes it, and be tackled down. Looks like
A fake run to the right. Get up here with the coach. And another good tackling play by number 55. Looks like.
yeah. That was a good stopping play by Burlington, not allowing regional to advance. And it's very important to keep the score 0, not allow the other team to score. And here we go. Regional passing the ball. Good completion to number 5. And he's going all the way. And he'll get there for the touchdown for Pentucket. Regional. Pentucket strikes first. They take a 6-0 lead so far, looking to add on more. And like I said, early you can't allow the team to score so early and put yourself in a hole so early. What do you think of that? What do you think about that play?
Well, there was a pass play to the right side, and it looks like there was some tough tackling. It looks like they're going for the extra point here, Matt.
And they are going to go for the extra point. And they will get it, as that's a good kick. And Regional will take a 7-0 early lead here in the first quarter. And Burlington is trailing. Let's see if they can come back. And that was a very important drive for the Regional, as they quickly go on top 7-0.
Yep.
They are the Pentucket Sachems, as their mascot, Sachems. And for those of you curious, number 5 for the Regional Sachems, Jake Eder, got that touchdown. That put them up 7-0. And now the Sachems will kick it off to Burlington, as they will receive the ball, trying to tie it up.
So it looks like that short kick in the beginning kind of cost Burlington on that play, going short.
Run it
Yeah.
back, run it back.
As a result, Sachems up 7-0. Kicking the ball be number 21, looks like, and that's a short kick. And picking up Burlington will be number 21, Brian O'Halloran, who takes it out of bounds at the 37-yard line, 38-yard line.
All right.
This is a very important drive for Burlington here.
Let's see what Kyle comes up with.
Burlington needs to score quickly. Sooner the better, because Pentucket, they have the momentum so far. So let's see if Burlington can hold them off. And Burlington with the snap, and we'll get a tackle down at the 40-yard line.
That was a run right up the middle for 2 yards. Looks like it's 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8 for Burlington. And Burlington with the ball snaps it, and we get tackled down at the 43-yard line.
Looks like a similar play, run up the middle, trying to push them back.
They got to pick up first down here, Burlington, to try to.
3rd and 8. 3rd and 8 looks like a pass play coming up here.
Let's see if Burlington can execute that. And Burlington with the snap. Quarterback throws it. A complete pass. And we got tackled down. Looks like a little short of the first down. Oh, he gets the first down. Burlington. First down for Burlington.
Nice pass. Nice throw by Kyle.
That's Kyle Pena. Burlington. And Burlington looking good so far, trying to get on the board. And so far, no penalties yet. No foul. No. So that's a good thing.
Looks like they are a bit short.
And it looks like, according to the ref, that Burlington is a little short of the first down.
4th in about 3 inches.
It'll be about 4th down, 3 inches. So see if Burlington we'll see if Burlington will go for it.
How long is they're going to go for it here?
And it is early in the game, but you do want to take those chances to try to weasel your way back in.
And they are going for it.
They are going to go for it. Burlington will go for it here on 4th down. Let's see if they get it. If they don't get it, then it'll be a turn on downs. Turnover on downs. And Burlington has it. Passes it. And will get the 1st down. They will just make it. And looks like it'll be a 1st down for Burlington. Burlington with the 1st down.
All right, here we go. 1st and 10.
And here we go. Burlington running the ball and gets there. Good.
At the Sachems 37-yard line, looks like.
That's right. And Burlington gaining some ground here. And that was by number 36 for Burlington, Cody Davison. That was a good running play, putting Burlington within touchdown range. And Burlington with the ball, running. I got a tackle, a fumble. Let's see who recovers it.
Burlington recovered.
And Burlington recovers the fumble. So that's so far no penalties so far, so that's a good thing. And Burlington with the ball, snaps it. Quarterback throws it. Nice passing play by number 10, Kyle Pena with the and Ryan Colhane with the catch, number 4. Burlington getting closer to the red zone. And Burlington and will not get it. And the Sachems stop Burlington.
Maybe a yard, too, on that play. I'm guessing 4th and 1 or a long one. But they're going to go for it.
Burlington will go for it.
4th and 3.
4th and 3.
They're going to do another running play up the middle, I'm guessing here.
Yeah. Looks like it. And Burlington. Nope, there's going to be a passing play. Kyle Pena. That's going to run the ball. And he'll get knocked down by the Sachems.
The momentum might have pushed him forward for the 1st down. They were just a bit short.
Burlington was just a bit short of the 1st down, so it'll be a turnover on downs for the Sachems. So momentum has shifted back towards Pentucket. But it's early, 1st quarter, and plenty of time for Burlington to score, but they have to hold them here as and Burlington, the Sachems with the ball to get tackled down. Looks to be the 20-yard line, or the 30-yard line. And here we go. Sachems with the ball. And the Sachems will run it and gets through Burlington's defense And
That was about a 5-yard run.
it'll be a first down for the Sachems. They pick up the first down. They managed to break through Burlington's defense and reach the first down. And the Sachems with the ball. Snap it. And we'll pass it. Run play is pick up some yards there as they reach the 40-yard line.
A 4-yard run, so we got 2nd and 6 here. Seems like they're trying to run on this team. Burlington's trouble has been tackling all year, so let's see if they can change it around today.
Yeah, we'll see. And Sachems right now have the momentum, up 7-0, and the quarterback throws it. Number 5 gets tackled down, just shy of the 50-yard line.
That was a good tackle by Andrew Malone.
And that was
No, sorry, that was by Ryan Cohane.
and Jake Etter, but with that complete pass for the Sachems. And Sachems snaps the ball and will reach past the 50-yard line, about the 53-yard line, and reaches Burlington's side of the field. First down and 10 for these Sachems. They pick up another first down. And Sachems with the ball. It'll be a running play, and it'll be just shy of the 40-yard line. It'll be about the 45-yard line.
Looks like there was a gain of no yards. Good tackling by the Burlington team. They got a couple on that, so we got 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8 for the Sachems. Pentucket with the ball. We'll pass it. Quarterback throws it. And pass number 2.
Just off the fingertips.
Just off the fingertips of Nathan McGrail, number 2. And Sachems with the ball. Burlington trying to stop them. And it'll be a fumble at the 50-yard line. But the Sachems will recover the ball. Looks like it.
Yep, so it's
Sachems were
4th and long now.
is 4th and long. It was 4th down on Pentucket. We'll see if they will go for it. Or will they punt it off? No, they're going to go for it. Oh, they're going to kick. Sachems will punt it.
Right up the gut, Ryan, right up the gut.
And receiving the ball will be number 11 for Burlington. Lucas Trabuco. And Lucas has the ball. Oh, actually, Ryan O'Hatton, number 21, has the ball and gets tackled at the 25-yard line. Burlington has the ball.
Well, that was a line line drive kick right to Ryan. Didn't have that much time to run it back. There was a good coverage by the Pentucket team.
Yeah. Let's see if Burlington can get back in it. It is a very chilly afternoon here at West Newbury at Pentucket Regional High School. And Burlington with the ball. Quarterback throws it. And a complete pass. Right at the 50-yard line.
That was a great throw by... That was a great throw by Kyle. And an even better catch, too.
That's right, in Burlington.
The chains a lot. Now we got 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
All right. Burlington with the ball. Has it. Passes it. Be a running play. And get tackled down at the 50-yard line. As no gain on Burlington.
Second and 10 coming up.
2nd and 10 for Burlington. And Burlington with the ball. Has a running play. You get the first penalty. First flag of the day. It'll go.
Let's see who it's against.
We'll see who that penalty is against. Holding on Burlington. Little dispute over the penalty flag. It looks like it'll be holding on Burlington. And it'll be 2nd and 9. And the
9 seconds will get this play off.
And the quarter already almost over. And we have looks like a false start on Burlington. So that's 2 penalties right up in about 2 seconds for Burlington, which is never good to get penalties, but
This looks like the last play of this first quarter.
this looks like to be last play. And the first quarter ends as the Sachems lead 7-0 after the. And we are back. We're at the second quarter of the Burlington and Sachem game. Sachem's leading 7-0. And Burlington with the pass on number 17. Burlington with the complete pass. And in for the touchdown is number 17.
Throw by Kyle.
What a throw by Kyle. That puts Burlington back in the game, tying it up. Well, right now they're down by 1. Their score is 7-6. But what a good catch by number 17, Michael Pavayo, for Burlington. And Burlington back in it. Well, they're going for the extra point, see if they can tie it up. And we have a game just like that. And
See Kyle do a little more passing now. That's his second good throw, and looks like they might have some luck this way. Oh,
and they fake it. They fake the extra point and passing it. Ryan O'Hanlon, but going for 2 points, but is unsuccessful. And Burlington finds themselves trailing by 1 as they take a risk right there, but did not pay off. What do you think about that play?
well, I think it's a good play early in the game. It's still only in the second quarter early, so hey, they're pulling out everything. We've seen a short kickoff, and now we're going for 2.
But with that situation, you're sacrificing a chance to tie it up. You're sacrificing that to try to take the lead. But sometimes that doesn't pay off, but let's see if that doesn't come back to haunt them. But Burlington is on the board, down by 1. So let's see if that did not cost them a chance to, get back in this game and tie it up, try to not trail.
See if they do the 10-yard kick again. I don't think so this time, man, but we'll see.
And Burlington will kick it off. Score is now 7-6 in favor of Sachems. Burlington kicks the ball. It's a little short. Catching it, number 7 for the Sachems. Running the ball, gets past Burlington's defense, and will land in the 50-yard line. And the Sachems have the ball. They're trying to extend their lead as Burlington creeps up closer to them. So what did you think of the first quarter?
I thought it was pretty good action on both ends. Burlington's with that good scoring drive at the end there, but yeah, we'll see. Maybe more the same.
Yeah, we'll see. And right now, the second quarter looking good for Burlington, but still down by 1. But have a chance to try and, we have a game right now, so it's anyone's game. And Sachems with the ball, and we'll get tackled down at looks like the 45-yard line.
46, second and about 7.
And tackle down at the 45-yard line. Goes here.
Hey, big play here, boys. Let's go.
And Sachems with the ball.
Lock him down, Ryan. Lock him down.
Sachems with the ball, snaps it. Number 7 passes it to number 23. And it gets knocked down by Burlington. Number 23 for the Sachems. And Sachems with the ball. Snaps it towards, it'll be a punt towards Burlington. And Burlington will have the ball. And Burlington will have the ball. And the snap, Burlington has it, gets tackled down. It'll be second down on Burlington. Second down, 13 for Burlington. It is a very windy, very chilly day here this afternoon at Pentucket Regional High School. And first down for Burlington. And the snap for Burlington. They'll get tackled down at. And the snap for Burlington. Looks like the 20-yard line. And Burlington with the snap. Tackle down again. With no gain. Burlington struggling to gain some yards here in the second quarter. Trailing by 1. And the Burlington Red Devils, the ball, passes it. And we'll tackle down at, looks like the 40-yard line or 35-yard line. And it'll be 4th down on Burlington. They will punt the ball. And the ball will go back to Pentucket. As they, and Burlington punts it. Not a very good punt there. And the ball lands on the 32-yard line. Sachems will recover the ball.
First and 10 with 5:47 left in the second quarter.
And
hold them. This get down, Sarah.
There we go. Sachems with the ball. Quarterback passes it. Running play to the. Hands it off.
We got gained about 4 or 5 yards. Second and 7.
Second and 7.
Just over the 35-yard line. Looks like 36.
Sachems. The ball. And it'll be a running play. Number 31 gets tackled down. Chris Harriman. And less than 5 minutes to go in the the first half of the game. Sachems leads 7-6.
We got a 3rd and 2 coming up.
It's 3rd and 2.
Tough call if they're going to go with the pass or the running play.
And timeout called. And there's a flag thrown. And timeout on Burlington.
No flag on the play. It was a timeout.
And the refs discussing. Sachems leading 7-6 here in the second quarter with almost about 4 minutes to go.
We got a little over 4 minutes. 4 minutes and 20 seconds left here.
3rd and 2 on
What do you think, Matt? They're going to run here?
I think they'll pass it. No, they're not. They're going to run it. And number 31, they're going to
Picked up about 4 or 5 on that one. First down.
is first down for the Sachems. Sachems with the ball, hands it off, number 31, and he gets through Burlington. And
Broke through a lot of tackles. That's been the problem all year, looks like. And they big run down to the looks like 30-yard line.
yeah, and Sachems picking up some momentum, trying to score before the quarter ends. Try to take a big lead heading into the second half of the game. And about 3 minutes to go. Scores 7-6. Pentucket. And it looks like a false start on Pentucket.
That'll push them back.
And he'll lose some yards there.
Looks like a 1st and 15.
1st and 15 on Pentucket. And Pentucket, the ball, hands it off to number 31, and gets tackled down. That was Gus Flaherty who handed it off to Chris Harriman for Pentucket. And it'll be 2nd and 14 for Pentucket. And Sachems with the ball. Passes it to number 2, but incomplete. That was Nathan McGrail who failed to catch that ball for the Sachems. And it'll be 3rd and 14 for the Sachems with 2 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Sachems leading 7-6. And Sachems, number 7, Gus, throws it, passes it, but incomplete. As it is 4th 4 and 14. 4th and 14. And will they go for it with a 7-6 lead with less than 2 minutes to go?
Might just go for it, Matt. There, it's at the looks like 36-yard line of Burlington. So it's a little too far to maybe kick. A little too far for a field goal. You might just give it a shot. Looks like Sachems called timeout. Yeah.
Looks like the Sachems will call a timeout with about a minute and a half to go in the second quarter. Sachems leading 7-6. And plays resumed. And number 31 loses the ball and kicks it off towards Burlington, and ball comes back to Burlington. And as the second quarter unwinds, what do you think about the first half of the game? What do you think?
Well, the second quarter was a little bit slower than the first here. As the first quarter, no scoring here, but overall, pretty good game. It's a pretty even team match right now.
Yeah.
Let's see if Burlington can do something in this next minute and 18 seconds.
Yeah, I mean, Burlington not far behind, down by 1, trailing 7-6.
Fake pass, quarterback run, but looks like they didn't get yards on that one.
And Burlington with the ball. And we have less than a minute to go in the second quarter.
In here, Matt. I mean, at the end, they seem to have some luck. And there he goes.
And quarterback throws it towards number 17, but incomplete. That was intended for Michael Paveo. But could not come up with that ball, as it is, looks like 2nd and 12.
Yep.
It is 2nd and 12. It's 3rd down and 12. And Burlington again with the ball. The quarterback, it'll be sacked. It is sacked. We'll lose some yards there. No.
Kick it off with about 35 seconds left.
No progress made by Burlington, as they are at a standstill.
Pentucket.
Maybe a timeout, looks like. Nope, no timeout. It is a timeout on Pentucket. And Burlington snaps the ball and will kick it off, punt it, and towards number 2 for Pentucket. And Pentucket will have the ball from the 49-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Sachems.
23.6 seconds to maybe take a shot in the end zone.
And we have about 23 seconds left in the second quarter. Burlington trailing by 1. They trail 7-6. And there's a timeout called for the Sachems. 30-second timeout. It is a very chilly afternoon. Very unusual for beginning of November, towards mid-November.
But you did dress warm.
But dress warm and you're okay, for the most part.
How's those thermal underwear now?
And play is resumed. Second quarter winding down. Burlington trailing by 1. It trails 7-6. Sachems with the ball.
We got probably time for one shot down the field.
And number 7, Gus Flaherty, has it. And it'll get sacked. Taken down by Burlington. By 36. Cody Davison.
That's going to end the first.
And that'll end the first half of the game. Sachems find themselves up by 1. They lead 7-6 heading into the second half of the football game. And we'll get to that when we get back. Stay tuned. Enjoy the halftime show. This is Matt DiMarzio and my dad, Dan DiMarzio. We will catch you in the second half. Stay warm. Welcome back, everyone. We're now in the second half of the Burlington Red Devil game between the Burlington Red Devils and the Pentucket Sachems. And the Sachems up 7-6 here in the second half. And this is Matt DiMarzio with my dad, Dan DiMarzio. And we're reporting from the Pentucket Regional High School. And here we go in second half. And Sachems miss the kickoff. Missed the ball.
They have to kick it off again.
Now they got to kick off again.
Alec! Hi, baby. Hi!
Must have been the wind.
On his back.
That if it happened again, they'd have to have a holder.
Here we go, Red.
And the Sachems gonna kick it off again. Kicking it off would be number 22 for the Sachems. And kicks it off towards Burlington. Number 21, Ryan O'Halloran, who has it, runs it, passes the regional, and down at the 40-yard line. Ryan O'Halloran returned that ball. It'll be 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Like a penalty on Burlington.
It'll be a penalty on Burlington. Ball will be brought back.
Way back to the 22.
They're at the 22-yard line. Burlington with the ball, snaps it toward, passes, hands it off, and gets tackled down at the 30-yard line.
2nd and 2.
It'll be 2nd and 2.
Oh, 2nd and
2nd and 2. Burlington And number 10 hands it off. And Burlington breaks through and will reach the 50-yard line.
50-yard line. That was a good 25-yard.
What, don't lose it.
Turn.
And Burlington with the ball hands it off. And tackle down.
A gain of 2 on that.
They gain,
Gain of 2.
gain about 2 on Burlington.
Gain of 3. 2nd and 7.
The 2nd and 7 for Burlington. Burlington, the ball snaps it to Kyle Pena. Flag thrown. And the ball is thrown out of bounds. A possible holding on Burlington.
That is against
And,
Burlington.
and it will be a holding on Burlington against Burlington. So the ball will be brought back. And about 9 minutes to go in the third quarter. Sachems still up 7-6. So the score hasn't changed much. Burlington with the ball.
Cohen!
Snaps it. Kyle Pena has it. It's sacked at the 30-yard line.
He came in unobstructed, straight right down and brought Kyle down.
And he did.
Looked like some miscommunication on some blocking of that player. 3rd and 25.
3rd and 25 on Burlington. And Burlington snaps the ball. Kyle Pena, quarterback, throws it to number 4, who catches it. Oh, and he gets hit. That Andrew Maloney for Ryan Colhane for Burlington gets hit, and he's got taken down and is in a little bit of pain there.
He's got hit pretty hard there. Hopefully he'll be all right. Could have been a rib shot or something.
Yeah, it's especially in this cold weather.
That does sting
It's gonna sting a little. As we know, football is a very physical sport, and
Walking off, that's a good sign.
it is a good sign. Burlington shakes it off. Ryan Colhane,
We got 3rd and 25. Looks like now.
and it'll be 3rd and 25 for Burlington. Burlington will punt it. 4th down. And the ball land about the 30-yard line for the Sachems as they get the ball. As they lead 7-6, the Sachems lead 7-6 with less than 8 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter.
We'll see what they got in the 3rd quarter here. See if they continue with the running play up the middle like they have been the first 2 quarters.
And
That's what they do.
Sachems tackle down.
Gain of a couple.
It'll be the 2nd and 8 for the Sachems.
Tight end! Tight end!
And Sachems with the ball. Knocked down. At looks like the 40-yard line.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be 3rd and a short 3.
Less than 7 minutes to go. And the Sachems, the ball hands it off to number 31. And Burlington really, they tackle him. And that was Chris Harriman for the Sachems who
You gotta challenge that jet!
made that play. And it is now first and 10 for the
Go,
Sachems.
Jonesy!
And the Sachems with the ball. Passes off to number 31, Chris Harriman, and gets 10.
Gain of 2 again. 2nd and 8. They're running on that left side.
It'll be a timeout for Sachems, for the Sachems. And the Sachems with the ball up. Maybe a flag thrown.
Looked like a movement penalty on Sachem. Bring that back.
It's like a penalty towards the Pentucket Sachems.
Yeah, that's going to bring them back a little bit.
Penalty on the Sachems. They'll bring the ball back.
It looks like the 26-yard line of Pentucket.
Second and 12 for the Sachems. The Sachems pass the ball, or hands off the ball. Tackle down.
Burlington there stopped them with just maybe a gain of a 1. So they got 3rd and long, 3rd and 11.
3rd and 11 for Sachems.
There we go. Yeah, fine.
Sitting down. We have less than 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Sachems leading 7-6. Not a lot of offense this game, as both teams has haven't been able to score a lot.
Timeout with Pentucket.
30-second timeout for the Sachems.
You, Jake.
And here we go. 3rd and 11 for the Sachems. Gus Flaherty throws it deep and incomplete, but a couple flags thrown.
That was an interference call on Burlington on the pass play. It looks like they're going to get first. First and looks like at the other 10 or 15. Yeah, Burlington tried to tackle him before he had the ball on that one.
We have pass interference.
That boy Ryan. That boy Ryan, don't worry, buddy. Fix it. Let's go. They got nothing on you, Ryan. Go get him, Hurley.
Here we go. 1st and 10. Sachems hand off the ball and gets tackled down. No gain.
Yeah, no gain. Looks like they maybe even lost a yard on that. So we got 2nd and 10.
Strip the ball out.
It'll be 2nd and 9 for these Sachems. We have less than 4 minutes to go in the third quarter. Sachems leading 7-6.
Pass.
And the Sachems pass it to number 5.
Everybody up. There you go.
Gets tackled down. That was Jack Etter who caught that ball, but picked up some yards there. But it'll be 3rd down.
Watch the ball, Joe Magada.
We got about 3 minutes left in the third quarter.
Timeout.
And it'll be a timeout for Sachems. And the timekeeper there's 2:42 left in the third quarter.
Make a play on the ball, boys.
There's 2:42 left in the third quarter. Sachems with the ball, 3rd down, and Gus Flaherty. Quarterback passes it, and it's intercepted by Burlington. Number 44, Sean McGilvery, with that interception, and Burlington has the ball. Let's see if they can take advantage of that. The first turnover this afternoon.
Looks like they're going to pick it up at the 26-yard line.
They're going to pick it up at the 26-yard line with 2.5 minutes to go. very chilly afternoon. Does not feel like November, feels like January, and well, we'll do our best to keep warm. But the Red Devils are red hot. So they don't need the heat. They don't. This is yeah, Burlington with the ball. Hands it off. Running play and gets tackled down at about the 40-yard line, 45-yard line.
Good run and play, good blocking by the Burlington offensive line to get him sprung.
That was a good play by Burlington, and Burlington hands it off. Running play, good for a couple yards there.
Yeah, they try to go the same play twice. This time, Pentucket was a little more ready for them.
This is the 2-minute warning here in the third quarter. Burlington finds themselves still trailing by one, 7-6. And Burlington with the ball. Kyle Pena with the ball, passes it. Pat on and almost picked off by Sachems, number looks like 35.
Yep, incomplete. We got 37. We got about a minute and a half.
35. Josh DeVero.
Look through, Kyle. Let's go.
And Burlington with the ball. Passes it. Quarterback passes it to Ryan O'Halloran. And he tripped up. So no gain.
Yeah, he tripped up on his own feet. He would have looked like some good yardage on that one. That was unfortunate.
Yeah.
We got 4th and 9. They'll have to kick away.
It's 4th and 9, so Burlington will have to punt the ball, and Sachems will have possession.
Go, Ryan.
Burlington kicks it off. Number 47, who is Cam Wheelock, who punted that, and the Sachems will have the ball. With less than a minute to go in the third quarter, Burlington has 1 quarter left to get back to even the score or take the lead as they trail by 1, 7-6.
Pentucket has some pretty good field advantage here to end the third and going into the fourth. They get the ball on their own 45.
And Sachems, the ball. Picks up some yards there.
At least it looks like a first down.
It'll be 2nd and 5 for the Sachems. We got about 15 seconds. Could be the last play, maybe. And gets tackled down. And that will be the last play of the third quarter as the clock ticks down to 1 nanosecond. 1 nanosecond. And it is. And that is the end of the third quarter as the Sachems still up by 1. They lead 7-6 heading to the fourth quarter. And we'll get to the fourth quarter when we come back. Stay tuned for more Red Devil football when we come back. Welcome back, everyone. Now in the fourth quarter, the last quarter of the football game between the Pentucket Sachems and the Burlington Red Devils. The Sachems are up 7-6. And they have the ball is brought down at the 45-yard line.
Yeah, they ran up the middle again for a first down.
Yeah. First down and 10 for the Sachems, who have not scored since the first quarter. The beginning of the first quarter. And Sachems right now have the ball.
Nice tackle. Good tackle by number 44 on Burlington.
And that's also the thing with Burlington. They have all this time, but have not only been able to put up 6 points, and that risk of going for the 2 points instead of the 1 point to tie it up could have cost them the game. But let's see if let's see if that doesn't occur.
We got 2nd and 10 here. Let's see what Pentucket keeps on doing. They like to been running up the middle there.
Hands the Sachems with the ball. Gus Flaherty hands it off to number 31. And he's going to gain some yards here. And we got a fumble. No. Ball was down at the 25-yard line. And Chris Harriman with that play. Less than 10 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter, the last quarter. Could be the last quarter. Sachems up 7-6. And Sachems with the ball. Flaherty passing it towards number 5, who catches that ball. A complete pass to number 5, Jake Etter. And Sachems found themselves within reach of the end zone. And if they happen to score, it'll be a tough task for the Red Devils to get back in this. They have not led the whole game, but it'll be huge if Burlington can hold them off here. But and Sachems with the ball, and good tackle by Burlington.
Jake McCullough. We got a hold him here now. 2nd and 7.
It will be 2nd down for Pentucket. They're looking to extend their lead. And Flaherty hands it off, and the Sachems will get the touchdown. The Sachems managed to get the touchdown. They now lead 13-6. What did you think on that play?
Well, they swept left, and some good blocking on Pentucket's team to get the guy open. He made a nice lunge into the end zone to get the ball across the line.
And Burlington finds themselves trailing by 7. The Sachems have momentum.
Looks like they're going to kick for the extra point here.
The Sachems will go for the extra point. Kicking the extra point, number 22, Daniels Latham. And that kick is good as the Sachems lead by 8. And Burlington finds themselves trailing, and it's going to be hard for them to come back in this game.
You never know. It's cold. I think they should just go to the passing game a little bit more, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah, we'll see if they can get back in this game. We have 8 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. You never know. Anything can happen. Burlington can get momentum and get back in this game. But we will see. The Sachems will kick it off towards Burlington. Burlington will receive the ball. And the Sachems will kick it off. They have an 8-point lead with 8 minutes to go. And here they go, kicking it off. Receiving the ball, Ryan O'Halloran, number 21. And get tackled down. And that flag is thrown.
We might be on the Pentucket Sachems. It was a good kick run back.
Yeah, and
Holding on Burlington.
And that penalty goes against Burlington as it is a holding, which will bring the ball back a little bit in favor of the Sachems.
No.
Yes. And Burlington with the ball. Passes it to Ryan O'Halloran, who cannot make the catch. Incomplete. And it'll be second down for Burlington.
We have to go to more passing now at this time of stage of the game.
Yeah. No time for running plays. It's time to get on the board or try to get back in the game while there's time left. And Burlington with the ball passes it to, gets tackled down. Looks like Ryan O'Halloran with that catch, number 21. And it is. It'll be third down for Burlington. And Burlington with the ball, passing it. And good running play by Burlington.
There you go. Right on the 50-yard line. That was a great pass by Kyle.
Yeah, that was a good play and gained some yards, get the first down.
They're in that hurry-up offense now. They're going to try to get as many pass plays as they can. Get down that line.
They have to make some plays, try to get the back, get within range. Right now they're within two score range, and Burlington passing it incomplete.
Go, boys, go get it.
It'll be second down for Burlington. Burlington with the ball. Kyle Pena passing it, but a flag is thrown.
Yeah, flag's thrown. It might be against Burlington here. Holding.
And it'll be a holding against Burlington.
Take your head out of your ass, bro. Let's go.
And be second and 20. Burlington with the ball. Pena passing it to Ryan O'Halloran, who can't make the catch. Incomplete. Yeah, be third down.
It's a good pass. He just dropped the ball.
He certainly did. And Burlington. Pena with the ball. Passes it. Throws it out of bounds. And it'll be 4th down. Looks like Burlington will have to kick. No.
Intentional grounding.
And it'll be a penalty. And it's intentional grounding for Burlington, against Burlington. No.
Give it a ride, Kim.
And Burlington will kick it off towards number 2 for Sachems, Nathan McRail. We got about 6 minutes to go. Sachems leading 14-6, and they have the ball, which is not good for Burlington as they need to get back in this game. Sachems with the ball. Snap, and the snap, hands it off. Now to Harris, to Harriman.
Get him, McGilvery.
Flaherty with the handoff to Harriman. No gain. And Sachems with the ball. Harriman gets through the Burlington's defense and will gain some yards there. Sachems with the momentum. Picked up a 1st down. It looks like the 35-yard line. Or the 36-yard line. Sachems with the ball. Snaps it. Flaherty hands it off to Harriman, who gets tackled down. Who will gain a few yards there.
Yeah, they're just trying to burn the clock here with the running plays, trying to get the time down.
And we got about 4 minutes to go in the 4th quarter, the last quarter. Last chance for Burlington to get back in it, as they're down by 8. They trail 14-6. And Sachems, no gain there.
Great job by the Pentucket cheerleaders today. Was Dice down there today too? Okay. Good.
And Sachems with the ball. Less than 4 minutes to go. Flaherty hands it off to Harriman. Someone gets tripped up there. That's number 44 who is in pain, Sean McGilvery. Looks like his leg or knee got banged up there.
Yeah, it's cold, so it's gonna hurt a little bit.
And 44 will be led off the field, and hopefully he's okay. Maybe 2nd and 10 for the Sachems. We're about 3 minutes to go. And no gain there.
They got Burlington just called a timeout.
Burlington just called a timeout. And play is resumed. Play is resumed, and the Sachems. Flaherty hands it off to Harriman, who gets tackled at the 15-yard line, or the 25-yard line.
Another Burlington timeout to stop that clock. That's what they're battling now. 2:58 left. 4th down.
2:58 to go in the 4th quarter. Play is resumed. Sachems with the ball. Flaherty passing it. And it'll be incomplete at the end zone. It'll be 4th down. First down. Sachems with the ball. Oh, no, Burlington with the ball. Passing it. And we'll pick up some yards there. Sachems still up 14-6 here in the fourth quarter with 2:41 to go. Here we go. 1st and 10 for Burlington. And we passed, but that was almost picked up by Harriman, number 31 for
He was hit.
Sachems.
Throwing it, and the ball didn't have what the zip he had wanted. Oh. They got down. They were going to try this next pass play here. They got a few more shots.
And Burlington passes it, and recovered by number 7, Jake McCauley, who gets the touchdown. And Burlington finds themselves trailing by 2. They trail 14-12 and find themselves within range of the Sachems.
Well, that was, you don't see that play too much. It was a great throw. The defender tipped it and went into the Burlington other receiver's hands.
That was a big play by Burlington. Now, decision is that they go for 2 and tie it up.
They got to go for 2, man.
But there's still a little time left. If they don't get it, they're going for 2. They're probably gonna go for 2, but we see what happened the last time they went for 2. Did not pay off.
Yeah, they got to go for 2 this now. They got just a little over 2 minutes left. They got to go and try to tie the score. 1 point's still going to be done.
And here we go, Burlington have a big decision. This could be the play of the game right here. Yeah, they don't. Play of the game right here. Burlington going for 2. Sachems trying to hold them off, keeping it a 2-point score. And Burlington cannot get it. And Burlington fails to tie it up. They trail by 2, and that could have been the play of the game right there.
It was a tough call. I mean, he was thrown out right at it looked real close. He caught the ball, but he was dragged down just shy of the goal line, according to the ref.
I believe he was a little short. Too bad there's no replay. And unfortunately, there's no. Well, yeah.
By the way, great camera job by Joan DiMarzio.
Yes, great camera work by Joan DiMarzio, and yeah. And Burlington looks like they might go for the onside kick. It's a risk, but will it pay off? They're going for it. And Burlington recovers it. They got it. They went for the onside kick and were successful. And they recover it. And they have a chance to take the lead.
We get a little over 2 minutes.
Burlington pick up a win here today.
I think they got to continue with that pass and play. Kyle's been doing pretty good.
Sachems looking to hold them here, prevent them from getting down to the end zone and putting pressure on the Sachems. And Burlington with the pass. And he's open. He catches it. And gained some yards there by Ryan O'Halloran.
Out of bounds.
But I guess they called him out of bounds, so no gain there.
Yeah.
And here we go, Burlington. That was a flag thrown. And we'll see who that's against.
There was some movement on the line.
It'll be offsides against the Sachems. Second and 5, Burlington with the ball. Pena passes it over the head of number 4, Ryan Culhane. Incomplete pass. We have about 2 minutes to go. The Sachems still up 14-2, 12. 14-12. And Burlington, Pena with the ball, passes it towards the number 7, Jake McCauley, who picks up some yards there.
Yeah, that was a nice dive and catch down on the ground. Couldn't get out of bounds, though, so the clock's still ticking.
And Burlington with the ball. Be 1st and 10. And Burlington with the snap. Quarterback passes it to Ryan O'Halloran, who gets taken down, and no gain.
Clock's ticking now. That's the problem. Every time they catch it, watch that clock.
And a timeout called. Looks like for Burlington. And play is resumed. Burlington with the ball. And it'll be a false start against Burlington. And that'll push the ball back. And it'll be 2nd and 20. Burlington with the ball. Snap. Pena passes it. And it is incomplete. It'll be 3rd and 20. Burlington with the ball. At the 50-yard line. 40-yard line. It'll be offsides against Burlington. And Burlington with the ball. Pena passes it towards Ryan O'Hanlon, who makes the catch and will gain some yards. He'll get the first down, I believe.
8 yards short.
8 yards short of the first down.
4th and 5, yep.
It'll be 4th and 5. And they got to go for it. This could be it. If they don't get it, it is just about over. 4th and 8. And a timeout called with 43 seconds. This is it. Players resumed, and 4th and 8. Sachems up 14 to 12.
With 43 seconds left.
Burlington with the ball. Pena passing it. Ryan O'Halloran got the catch. And they got the first down. But they got to go quick as clock is ticking. Burlington with the ball, and they will spike it to stop the clock with 30 seconds. And the clock is reset to 32 seconds. And Burlington. Pena. The ball, passing it. Over the head, and it's intercepted. And it's intercepted by number 5 for the Sachems, Jake Eder, and that would, I believe, will do it as the ball goes back to the Sachems with 24 seconds left. up by 2. That could have been the play of the game right there.
Yeah, that is the play of the game right there, Matt. That's just kind of sealed it now. They're just going to fall and burn the clock there.
Yeah, it's unfortunate for Burlington. They haven't led all game. They fought their way back, down by 2. They just couldn't put it away. And that'll do it. Well, clock will wind down, and that'll do it as the Pentucket Regional Sachems win today's game by a score of 14-12. Burlington gave it their best. They fought hard, but in the end, the Sachems were the better team. They win this by a score of 14-12. And with that being said, we are here at Pentucket Regional High School with your announcer filling in for Joe Vicioni and Nick Buongiorno. I'm Matt DiMarzio and my colleague Dan DiMarzio, and camera work, Joan DiMarzio. Big thanks to you. And we will catch you next time for more Red Devils baseball and football. And don't forget, join us for the Thanksgiving Burlington game when they face Lexington. We will catch you next time. Stay warm.